Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12, and it is opening day for the Detroit Tigers. So I have to post opening day for my franchise in MLB 2K12, where I play as the Detroit Tigers. Now, if you want to have a tough opponent on day one, you go ahead and you play the Boston Red Sox. So this is not going to be an easy game. Fortunately, though, I got Justin Verlander, my ace, on the mound. He is 99 overall. So when you take a look at the Boston Red Sox and how they can produce offensively, having a pitcher like Verlander on the mound may possibly negate that. Early on here, Jacoby Ellsbury getting a hit in the right field. Delman Young picking that up and getting it into the infield promptly, making sure that we don't have a double. Now with Ellsbury, as fast as he is, I was expecting him to steal. I wasn't expecting a throw that quick, though. Now, he makes it to second, not by much, though. And like I said, it was something I was kind of expecting. And he gets there with no outs. So when you have the Red Sox, or you're going up against the Red Sox, and they got a runner in scoring position with no outs, it's almost guaranteed to be a run. But if anybody can do this here, it's Verlander. You're going to be seeing a lot of different pitches from him. It's really going to be that 12-6 curve that is going to be the main staple of my pitching here in this game. When I'm going for the strikeout, I'm going to go with that one because it is already starting out at 93. After a few strikeouts, you can get it up to 99. I've even gotten it up to 100 in spring training. So that'll be kind of nice. Now, I am coming off of a two-game, I don't know if you could call it necessarily a losing streak, but I've lost my last two games here. But I'm excited about this because it's all a clean slate. Even my whole bullpen is completely rested. And so the weaknesses and some of the failures that I had from spring training may not carry over into the regular season. So I'm excited about this. Anything can happen. And here we go. 0-2 pitch. It's that 12-6 curve. I told you guys you're going to be seeing that quite a bit here. Getting the first strikeout for Justin Verlander and making it possible for me to get out of this inning. Anyway, here we go. Miguel Cabrera. Welcome back, buddy. Getting the home run into left field. That is my first hit of the game and my first home run of the season. So Miguel Cabrera was actually out 2 to 4 weeks. He hurt his shoulder actually plowing into a catcher. And there's those tiger eyes that you're going to be seeing flashing green at us a whole bunch. So for him to come back from the injury and his first at-bat being a home run, I'm loving how this is working out. Hopefully this will be a sign of things to come from Cabrera. He's got a lot of potential. He's going to be a real leader for this team here, I think, in franchise mode. All right, so I had to show this here because I thought this was absolutely ridiculous. Gonzalez must hate Prince Fielder because as Prince Fielder's running, he hits him in the chest. Not cool. But anyway, I'm keeping track of a lot of these types of glitches, just so you guys know, and like visual imperfections or just poor programming. Because what I want to do eventually is I kind of want to put a video together of like a montage of clips. That's the one thing I haven't done, you guys. I haven't done a montage. So do a montage of glitches and post that on YouTube. That'll be kind of cool. I think I've only got like 2 minutes so far. So I'm going to try and get that up to like 5. And then I'll go ahead and post it. And then I'll keep track of some more. Then maybe I'll do another 5-minute video or something like that. But anyway, Verlander's having a great game so far. He's had a good number of strikeouts. We are in the 4th inning. Haven't been able to show everything that has taken place because I'm sure you don't want to see strikeout after strikeout. But I'm loving how he's getting a lot of ground ball outs as well. So everything that you could ever ask your starting pitcher to do, Verlander is doing and doing it well. Another 12-6 curve strikeout right there too. All right, so still in the 4th inning, this time in the bottom half. Cabrera up at the plate, getting a hit, going into center field. So he is 2 for 2 in this game. That's how you come off of an injury. I don't want this to sound wrong, but maybe some of my players should get injured a little bit more often. But like a day-to-day type thing, where they're off a day and come back. Anyway, this hit going into center field. I'm thinking about going to second, but I'm glad that I don't. Because that would have been out, and that would have been embarrassing. That would have ended the inning. All right, nothing happens, though, with having runners on first and second. So 5th inning now. Lester is pitching for the Red Sox, and he's a phenomenal pitcher, too. So I'm lucky that I'm getting hits like this every once in a while. The one downside, though, is it's coming at a bad time. A lot of my hits are coming with nobody on base. So haven't been able to bring anybody home off of the hits that I have been getting. Still, 5th inning. I'm going to be trying to steal a base here. Haven't done that too much. And the only reason I make it is because the catcher can't get it to Pedroia on an accurate throw. So I'm very fortunate with that one because I probably would have been thrown out here. You can see he really had to get away, dive back. And by the time he tagged my foot, I was already on base. All right, still 5th inning. Am I going to be able to bring him home? Doesn't look like it. What? I'm safe? That's crazy. How? Let's look. All right, so you can see just a standard ground ball, no big deal. A little bit of an off-balance throw. That happens too. I'm not too worried about that. He wasn't even on the base. He was not touching first. Heck yes, I'm safe. I haven't seen that glitch before either. So the 2 glitches in this game so far, or the 2 visual imperfections, I guess, since you could consider that first one not necessarily a glitch, but just poor animation. But I haven't seen that one. This game will always keep you surprised with the glitches that it can come up with. It can happen anytime, anywhere, with anybody. That was weird. Alright, so I'm kind of in a hitting drought right now. And this game is kind of making me think that I may have a reverse of fortune here pretty quick. And I may start getting my hitting back. I don't know if it's necessarily because I was missing Cabrera and I was playing some National League teams and couldn't have Victor Martinez and Prince Fielder in at the same time. But the way that this game is going, even though it is 1-0, I mean, there's a lot of success stories I could kind of tell you about that would be independent of the scoreboard. All right, so hits that have happened, like I was talking about, at times where nobody was on base, haven't been able to bring anybody home. But for me, it's been a pretty big victory so far in this game. Another strikeout on that curveball. Man, I love Verlander for that curve. Anyway, Cabrera getting another hit. 3 for 3. Getting a single, though, this time. Starting off with the home run, though. That still blows my mind. Coming back with style. Anyway, 7th inning now. Verlander on the delivery. Jackson running for that one. Diving catch, and I'm loving how many I've been getting with Jackson here when you take a look at those diving catches. If this continues with this type of frequency, I could be seeing a Golden Glove out of Jackson. It's a strong possibility. He's playing a lot of great defense, but the computer's throwing me a lot of opportunities to go for those diving catches. Anyway, Prince Fielder getting this one into center field. That's going to be a single for him. That's his first hit of the game as well. So that's pretty big happening in the 8th inning. 2 outs. Maybe we'll get a 2-out route going. Cabrera, 4 for 4. Man, now what's going to happen is Fielder's going to head over to third, and I've got runners on first and third now. Now, because there's 2 outs, I'm not going to go ahead and try and steal second. But look at those stats for Cabrera. First in doubles, batting average, and on-base percentage. You love seeing that. I'm very fortunate to have him on my team. All right, so this is going to bring Fielder home. We're looking at a 2-0 game and runners on first and second. So that 2-out rally I was talking about here may be getting started. We do have 1 run. Maybe more is coming. So the fact that I have a 2-0 lead is huge for me. I was not expecting to be able to hold the Red Sox to no runs here as we enter the 9th inning. I could have gone for the perfect game shutout with Verlander, but I didn't want to do that necessarily because the fact that I have a bullpen is something that I'm looking forward to. So what I'm going to bring in is, or who I'm going to bring in right now, is my closer, Valverde. Now, 49 saves last year. Guess how many save attempts that he had? 49. So the fact that I have a closer who last year had a 100% save opportunity to save ratio is something that I think makes him one of the most underrated closers. You don't see that too often where your closer saves the game every time you bring him in. So, that being said, I think this is a great combination when you think about it. When you got Verlander and Valverde, there could be a lot of games where we shut out the opposing team. And I'm hoping that's the case. Because if I'm shutting out the other team, I just need 1 run, and this game is mine. Now, when you take a look at his pitches, I mean, he does have a few that kind of get you excited to have him as a closer because things are mixed up a little bit. Yeah, he's got a good fastball and a good 2-seamer, but he's also got a slider as well. So when I don't have that 12-6 curve, the slider is probably my next favorite pitch to go with. So I think we'll see some strikeouts out of him. Hopefully we'll see a low walks and hits per inning pitched out of him as well, because that's really what I take a look at. One of my favorite ways to kind of judge how good of a pitcher is off that walks and hits per inning pitched, because that's completely independent of anybody else behind him. All right, so Cabrera is going to be getting this one, catching it in foul territory for out number 2 of the 9th inning. We are 1 out away from winning the first game of the regular season. An opening day victory would be nice, and also a victory coming off of those last 2 losses that I've had would be nice as well. So we'll take a look and see if we can kind of do that. This has just been a game that, like I've been saying earlier, a lot of successes that I really haven't been able to show you guys. If I could have showed you every single one of Verlander's strikeouts or every one of those ground ball outs that he had, this video would probably be 4 times longer than what you're seeing here. A lot of good hits as well for my team. More of those ones that I haven't been able to post because that would have lengthened this out a little bit as well. So all around, the Tigers have played a great game. Going up against Lester, who is the best pitcher from the Red Sox in this game, having 2 runs, I think that in and of itself is a success. So if the rest of the season turns out like this game here, where we're going up against a tough team and a tough pitcher, getting the win, I'm excited what this season is going to bring. All right, so we do win 2-0 here on opening day. That's a great way to start the season off. More videos to come here from Franchise Mode with the Detroit Tigers. So if you're a Tigers fan and you're not subscribed to this channel yet, go ahead and subscribe because, like I said, more to come. Now, you guys are awesome. You guys know that I really feel that way. I thank you so much for watching this. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. I'm always posting something. But anyway, again, you guys are awesome. Do not forget that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.